people come to your flat to tell you you're shouting?
I've never had that kind of just that's just the way I talk actually. It's not like
Oh, okay,
I
that's
don't
true.
know. Haven't you noticed it?
I have noticed that. I'm used to it now because I've been hearing you talk for a few
Yeah.
years now. So
So I have to
yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah, that means I have to now be like how they say that thing?
Shouting
Yeah, I
to
have to be
be
conscious
heard.
of it so that okay, I need to shout so that now
Mm.
shouting before it will not do.
Don't
Oh,
shall let them come and carry you in your
well, that's
flats
it's
because
only when I shout that thing will be showing. It's crazy.
yeah. No, but you're not shouting. To me now, as I'm listening to you, it doesn't seem like you're shouting. It just
Because
seems
I'm
like
not
you're
here.
speaking.
I feel like
Eh.
because I'm not here.
So that means me too, I'm shouting in my flat like this now. Have you even seen your flatmates before?
I've seen one or two people before. But if I see them tomorrow, I don't even know
Crazy.
if I recognize anybody. Have you seen
Same.
it? Have you seen it?
Ah, it's crazy.
I mean, there's one guy that lives next door. He's
This way.
Nigerian. I think he's a Nigerian guy, Nigerian man. The
Eh.
guy. Because one day I saw him before. One day,
Mm.
and his wife
Is
came.
he family?
Yes, but he's living
Oh, okay.
alone. Yeah, I think he has kids, but his kids are in school. That kind of thing. His wife came to see him
Oh.
one time from Nigeria. She was saying that she can never live here. That we are trying. And I said, I say,
Funny thing, is it not? It's already becoming the same in Nigeria. We're already becoming like that too in Nigeria, especially in Lagos. I don't know how it is in Abuja, sha, but all those cities are already like that.
how?
Like you would have, for instance, I lived in LSDPC estate in Ebute Metta. It's a popular place for people who know it. It's like a big block of how do you call it now? Plenty flats
Mm.
like stacked on top of each other, and there's like maybe about 500 of those same buildings in the same compound. And I don't know who is living next door. Like it's like almost like face me, I face you, but it's sophisticated face me, I face you. And I don't even know who is living next door. I
Wow.
don't know who is living downstairs on this floor. Like we don't even see each other. And I lived there for a while. And I didn't know anybody.
Mm.
And it was just normal because everybody just want to go work, come back. Everybody's tired. Nobody has time to do community.
Omo. I don't even know if that's what I don't even know if that's what she meant or any other thing because I just thought I say if you have a good job in Nigeria, no need of coming.
Mm.
That's
Are you sure?
yes now.
Are you sure in this economy? Crate of egg is 7K?
Oh,
I don't
oh,
know.
good job
Me,
now. I said good job. That's the main.
okay, that's true, sure. That's the cocoa. Yeah. Good job that you can just say, "Oh, I'm tired of this place, Joe. Let me
Better than
quickly go somewhere."
exactly not that people are earning in dollars and they're still in
Yeah.
Nigeria.
That's the
Ah,
dream, oh. That's the dream. Like you're not stuck to a visa. You're not scared every time about oh God, this time is coming close. I need to.
I'm coming back.
Aha. So welcome back to Design Gist podcast. And we're starting today with Elsie explaining to us why we have not recorded since February. So the floor is yours. What's been going on? What's up with you?
I can't
What's
remember
good?
again. What happened? Any?
Okay, wait, sorry. Before that, let me just explain
Yes,
that we've said this before.
yes,
So
shoot
this
me like the
is
boss.
no, no, no. Like I need to explain the last episode we recorded. We actually explained all these things before, so that's why I feel like that's why you might not remember what to say because we already said this thing before, and then we lost the file for some reason. And
Yeah,
now we have to say everything again, which is actually annoying. Mm.
I just feel like
But
life
why?
was
What even
like,
happened?
oh,
Okay.
how will I even say it? Things. What happened? Or lie? I've forgotten what happened. To be honest.
Me, I remember what happened. My house wanted to kill me. That's what
Ah, that's
happened.
true. You have something
Yeah.
to you.
My house is on EPC rating F, which means that it's cold, very cold, that you can see your own breath. And I started reacting to it, and there was mold, and I wasn't feeling good.
How did you? Have you? How were you able to remove the mold?
Ah, bro, I went to B&Q.
No.
I went, B&Q now.
Yes.
I went to B&Q with $5 and a dream. I started
Five,
buying different chemicals. I bought different chemicals. I asked them, please, this is what is going on. Like, please help me. Can you just give me advice on what they said? Buy this, buy this. I bought rubber gloves. I bought mask. I bought what else did I buy? I bought some different things and got home, opened the window, sprayed and washed and scrubbed everything, went to the vents, scrubbed every single thing. And I just felt bad, sha, because I should have known when I was collecting the house that this house has damp issues. But coming from Nigeria, all these things, it's not
Exactly.
obvious now.
That's
You
true.
don't see all those things. I was
That's
telling my auntie, I was telling my auntie that the day I came to view the house, the agent told me, the agent looked at me and said, "You are the perfect person for this house. You're the
wow.
perfect person." And I was like smiling, like, "Ah, thank God, I don't see house where I go live." I
Wow.
don't know, say this person knew what I was talking about when he said that's the perfect
Who
person.
punished the person? The person is mad.
Guy, amen. Because what do you mean?
What do you mean? Suppose like you
Ah,
are not
God.
love. Oh my god.
When I was reacting, God, it was I know let me not say I was praying for him, but it's good, Sha. It's fine.
It needs
The
to be
house is now mold free.
because of
At least I
everyone.
think. Abio. They should shall not come when I'm leaving and tell me it's me that did one mold or whatever now.
Wait, they
Because
cannot
I
even,
didn't stay here. Eh?
how would they tell you that?
I've read that some landlords can just come and say, yeah, it's because you didn't turn on the heater enough. Me, where I don't want pay, I don't want to pay too much. Like,
Find out
I
tell
don't
them
want to
that.
pay electricity bills.
Find out
But they will not say, eh?
find out you tell them like that. Cut off this part.
Yeah.
You tell them that you on heater every day from morning to evening. Whenever you're in the house, your heater is on during the winter period.
That's what I
Yeah,
say now. Of course, that's what I say.
they're
No, but
mad.
then that's not even the issue. The issue is the structural issue. The house is not really
No,
good.
no,
It's
because they
not well
know. They just
insulated.
want to look for who
Yeah.
to
Who
blame.
to blame it on? Yeah. Make you sure give me my deposit. Okay, now
Yeah.
I've said my own. So have you remembered why you disappeared off the face of the internet for 2 months?
I think mine was work, Abby. Was it not work?
Yeah,
The
scheduling.
shift patterns and all that was just not agreeing with me. So it was crazy, but I think we've figured out the way to do it now that we work as long as
Yeah,
both of us are like in good health and all that. So not because
that's just crazy.
you're making plan, you have to make plan, not knowing what the future brings, but just hoping for the best all the time, though.
It's just crazy. Like 10 years ago, that was not my priority in life.
Bro,
I wasn't
like
thinking about that. 10,
seriously,
15 years ago, I wasn't thinking, oh, good health or something. Things we just plan and we just do things. God.
no, no, but we used to think of things now because Ninja. I would say by the grace of God every time. By the grace of God, I'll say God by the
Fair
grace of
enough.
God.
Fair enough, Shabo. Okay, let me
But
just say
yeah,
I wasn't really doing anything
but
in
it's not
life.
like it's
So,
about good health. I'm not thinking of. We just say it because it's something that we say, that kind of stuff.
mm,
Yeah.
true, Sha, true. Okay, so we've given a reason why we disappeared, and now we're back. We're still sticking to our schedule, which is one design principle per month, and then the other episodes we record will just be about every other thing or something relating to what is
We are talking about.
happening in real life. Okay,
Yeah.
so what are we talking about today? We actually don't have a topic. Like we have a topic, but I don't think I've coined the name of the topic itself.
And it's true.
Yeah.
We didn't even
Like normally we just have something to say, but we've
yes.
just been shouting AI, AI, AI. That's what we've been
We didn't
saying.
even think like of saying what oh it's true.
Like, yeah, like framing it
Yeah, yeah,
into like a context. Yeah.
yeah. That's crazy.
Okay, to just paraphrase, the reason why like this topic is here is just because of the recent AI conversation that's happening on social media nowadays. I don't know if you've been seeing it on TikTok, but I've been seeing it a lot on Twitter. Especially the recent ChatGPT updates that was made. I don't know if you've seen that on TikTok yet, where people are passing their images into
Yes,
ChatGPT to
yes.
create Studio Ghibli, cartoonish images of themselves. Have you tried it?
No, never.
Eh? Oh shit.
I've
She
not
said
not like
never.
never, but I've not like never as in like oh God forbid. No, I just haven't tried. I don't mind it.
Or you just don't care about you don't care for it.
Yeah, I don't know how to even do it.
Just put it in the chat and say turn this to Studio Ghibli or just say
Have you done your
Ghiblify this.
Have you done yours? I can't remember. I see you done yours, what?
Yes. But my but on Twitter I'm anti AI. On Twitter I'm anti AI, but I've done it. I've done it too.
Why
I'm
are
an
you
hypocrite.
anti-AI?
Not entirely anti-AI. I use AI at work. I use AI basically everywhere. But for this particular reason, I don't agree. I don't stand for AI. Because, and that's just because of the origin of that art style.
What's
So
okay? What was it about?
if you are familiar with Studio Ghibli films, like they are on Netflix if you want to watch them, I can send you like a list. So it's a unique style, a unique anime style
Please,
that
can you send me a
originated.
list of sorry for cutting you short.
Hmm? No,
Can
no,
you
no,
send
that's
me?
fine.
Can you send me a list of movies? Send me a list of good movies that I will watch because I don't
It's
even know.
good now. Good movies where I still dey watch till today, till
I don't even
tomorrow.
know movies that. No, I'm just saying. Send me
Oh,
other
okay.
movies too that I want to watch because I don't know. I want to watch movies. I haven't been on Netflix in a while because I hate that
When I
having
say you
to
should
select.
watch, when I say you should watch the substance, now you were not putting your face, you were removing your face throughout the entire film.
You're not Nyama,
I said you should watch film.
don't
You've
remind
not
me
even
that
watched the film.
thing. God have mercy. Oh my God, I've forgotten about this stuff. Why did you
Your face
reminding
was
me?
literally on the
No,
chair for like 50% of the
what
runtime.
is that? Please, please,
It's a
and please.
movie. Okay, to be honest, I'm
No,
sorry for putting you through that.
no, you have to be because that was. Oh my God, that was
I'm sorry,
terrible.
I couldn't go through that alone. I had to just show you that film. I
Oh
played
my
it for
God.
Stunner too. He
And
just they shout.
there was no warning. There was no. You just told you won though.
Yeah, if I
Oh,
warned you, you will not sit down.
the warning was just sort of. I didn't expect that. Oh, like.
Sorry,
Oh my
sorry,
God.
sorry. Do you know that I bought that film for you guys to watch? Like I
No,
bought it from
you're not
Mubi.
serious. Are you serious?
I just had to. I saw it in the cinema. You guys don't go to cinema. You put just dey sit
Oh
down for
my.
house.
If
So I
I
was
go
like,
to cinema, I'm
okay,
not even
you
go to
must
another
watch.
type of movie sef. For
You will
what?
not know now. Nobody will tell
No.
you that that's what.
I will know. I used to read the movie I'm watching, knowing so I know it's
I'm
gonna
telling
stand.
you, Elsie, you will not know that this is what this film
God
from
forbid.
even the trailer that I watched. I don't think there was any warning for that movie, The Substance. Oh God.
That was crazy.
Sha, don't worry. That's just a one-time thing. I don't even watch
No.
films like that. It was just
Sorry, I continue your talk. The Gilbenify. How did you call it again?
Studio
Gilbenify.
Ghibli.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So I'll send you a list. So it's a unique art style, very unique. And the thing about it is the person that like the originator, the creator, like does hand drawn. It does hand drawn um animations.
Yeah.
Like it can draw scenes, like entire scenes. And another unique thing about it is how detailed things are. Like I don't know if you watch cartoons very well. Like there's a difference between cartoons and Studio Ghibli animation style. Like you're just looking at maybe the back of one character talking and you're seeing different like details that normal cartoons maybe they don't even care about putting that there, or the colors, everything is just like it's like you're being transported into a different world. And now ChatGPT just democratized all that. Like ChatGPT just made everyone have access to that kind of talent, like just by typing in a prompt. And now everybody's calling themselves artists. Everybody's not feeling like they're artists. And it's like,
Wait. They're really calling
wow.
themselves artists.
Yeah, people are coming online saying, what are the things I've even been seeing lately? Something like just, po- um adding different pictures into the ChatGPT to create different random weird things and just
Mm.
posting it and getting lots of likes and engagement. And then the real artists are crying on the timeline, like, oh my God.
What
So
are they
what does this
crying?
mean for us? Not
Oh,
crying literally, but like you can see
yeah.
you can feel the
Yes, yes.
fear. There's a fear like so now if people can just put in their images through this AI, why should they come to me to why should they pay me to make this art for them, which is a real issue,
That,
which
but
is a real issue.
yeah,
Mm.
this reminds me of that time that the authors own to happen.
Yeah,
Do you remember?
the writers,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. When it that
Yeah,
happened,
it's like you're on Twitter. That's what people
they
are
talked
saying.
about it. Yeah, they talked about it too. They were like things that these people have put in all the like, you know how long it takes to write a book and all of that.
Hmm.
ChatGPT will not just summarize, just do all those things within that many minutes. Nobody is interested in reading any book anymore because you can just go to
Hmm.
ChatGPT and get it's
No,
crazy though.
but do you agree? You're a better or you're a better reader. You read more often than me. Do you feel that way though? Like people are not interested in reading actual written works by human beings anymore.
I don't
That
know
ChatGPT
what people
can
like me, Sha, because I will still read the
uh
book. So I don't know if there are people that are using it. No people that might be. I don't know, but I
there
don't know.
are did you not hear of that author that got cancelled? Was it early this year? That left she left a prompt in her book. Like she published the entire book and she left a prompt inside like make this sound more human or something. I swear, guy, I swear. They cancelled her. They cancelled her. It happened on TikTok. Like the whole
You
thing
got to
played
be
out on
kidding
TikTok.
me!
I'm being serious. I'll find that thing and send it to you.
What?
She left the fucking sorry, she left the
No,
prompts.
no, that.
She left the
But
prompts inside.
what was her reason like? Because I feel like before a book
Yeah,
is published, they always go via like public.
editing. No, the thing is
That's
the
what I just
books
realized. Okay,
was
continue first. Out.
what I would say here is I don't even think she has any genuine reason, any valid reason, because people started saying they noticed that she churns out or she publishes books like
Every
so
time.
many books
Oh my.
within a month. Like so many books, she's able to publish them within a short time frame,
What?
which is not
Obviously.
realistic. I can't really remember the time because I don't want to lie, but I think at least more than one book a month she was
What?
publishing, which is insane because to write is not easy. Like it's not a well, let me know. So maybe na me know Sabi write,
Which
but
kind
like
of innocent be right? People used to lock themselves. People used to lock themselves
because
up for how long just to write one book, trying to get
this one
just
is
to research
she's
if it's you know kind of book
aha
you're writing. There are so many people
aha.
go into that kind of thing. Even if it's
Mhm.
fiction, to also research for fiction is crazy. And
That's
even
even that's the scariest thing to
ah
me to research to build worlds, literal
yes,
worlds. It's not easy. It's not
oh,
easy.
and
And then there's this author doing multiple books in a month
that's
to
why
sell. Also, what is the subject matter? An innocent young girl falls in love with a authoritative boss who is also sexually attracted to her, and she likes him but she doesn't really like him, and then she just hopeless like, oh, what do I do? All those kind of like plots, all
yeah.
those empty plots. I don't know, Sha, don't let me book shame. Don't let me book shame, but all those dark romance where the male love interest is more powerful and more
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
richer than the girl. All those kind of stories
yeah,
that we've seen. I mean, the
yeah.
Wattpad
Sorry again. What?
does
There's
Wattpad core.
there's one I used to use that time that I stopped. I beg. You think it's just
Ah, more I was a Wattpad girl.
what's not
Hey.
what part? No, what part was not even different.
It wasn't Wattpad.
No, this other one, right? It's
Eh,
well, I've forgotten the name. I used to it
let
was
me think.
more recent than what part I think. It's something like
Hmm.
I think they have different types now, but that one I reading something like the writers are writing it and then trying to like chapter by chapter they are bringing it out on the app. You will not see. So when you not
Like
finish,
series.
not like series, just each chapter or each page or each chapter they finish, they'll put
That's
it.
Wattpad now.
But this one's name is not Wattpad. That's what I'm saying.
Eh,
So this one,
okay.
yes, and this one you will now have to. I know Wattpad. I've
Hmm.
read or
You've
what?
used.
Yeah,
Hmm.
thank you. I've used it. But this one is not. There's a name for this one too. And this one, the one makes me so annoying is I now you will not be reading. Sometimes you be
Mm.
reading chapters. When I get chapter, let me say chapter 3, for instance, I'm telling that you have to pay to read the other ones.
I beg.
That's so
I will just go
annoying.
to TikTok and start scrolling.
I
What the
swear.
hell is that?
That was before TikTok time
Well,
saying.
maybe it's for you real readers, the real readers.
No, do
I'm
you
not
know?
a real reader.
No, do you know the thing about it? It's the writers
Mm.
are even like upcoming writers mostly. It's not even like those kind of books that you just know that you're just helping somebody's life by reading it.
Oh my God,
You're not
no.
telling me to now be paying. I'm like, just
Ah,
no.
God, I
I'm sorry,
beg.
but I'm just saying, but I'm just being realistic about it.
Yeah.
Like some books that I read, you know that this person just started writing or just practicing writing. It's
Also,
fine.
that
You should do.
medium, that medium feels wrong. Like I would rather buy a book in my hands, flip
Exactly.
through the pages and read than
Yeah.
no, that just seems very wrong for reading. I don't know.
Oh,
So, Sha,
and the fact that I can even like because I'm someone that
yeah,
if I start reading, I want to finish as in
you'll be
like
so immersed.
but for me to even be able to like I beg you, it's just not that that book is
Yeah, I
not like
beg you.
it's not even just there. I'm just trying and you're telling me that.
Like, you're not putting a
Yeah,
paywall. Nah,
just
it's not
deleted that
natural.
thing from my phone that period. I was like, you're not serious.
You can't remember the name.
Seriously can't remember the name.
Hmm.
I
It's
don't
only
know.
Wattpad I know, Sha,
No, what?
for,
No, it's not what part.
and I don't think I've seen paywalls. I don't think I've seen paywalls in Wattpad. All I know is maybe you'll just be waiting endlessly for them to update the story. One day
And
you
that
just
one
see
is
they've updated or they'll
there.
just delete everything or something.
Yes, that one is there.
I read some really good things on Wattpad. God. Hmm.
Yeah, but everything this one I can't remember. I remember some one particular story I read, but that story I don't even understand. But it's fine. I don't read that.
Anyway, so this thing you said is so true. Like it's just like how the writers were afraid. That's how the artists are afraid right now. So
But
it's so true. But if you ask me, Sha, I would say that it's so easy to know what is written by AI and what is written by a human being. Like, and I'm not talking about content writing for marketing. I'm talking about like stories, storytelling,
yeah,
what again? Something that is just
yeah.
human, not
But anyway,
marketing
so do you know
material.
what I'll say? It's
What?
now. Do you know what? Do you know? Oh my god! The other day I was looking at it, right? Do you remember that
Mm,
just a few months ago? That time we were in school. That if someone used AI to to draw a human being or
to
not draw, like generate all these pictures,
yeah.
the fingers, from the whatever. But you know now,
Yeah.
you know again.
It's fixed.
And do you know that
It's all
just imagine
fixed.
now in 2 years' time what it would be like.
That is
No,
it. That's why I
even though you're
tweeted.
saying like no, I mean
That's
even
why I
though
tweeted.
you get so even though you're saying like you can tell the difference between when somebody writes it's for now, it's still now.
This is the worst it will ever be
Do you get
today.
exactly?
Yeah.
So just imagine if tomorrow now that sorry I'll butcher it again.
Mm.
Giblify.
Giblify. Yeah, that's
I
correct. Let me
got it
type. Let
right.
me put it on your WhatsApp. Yeah.
Okay. So even that something
Ghibli.
like that now that people might still see that okay maybe there's still some differences and all of that. By tomorrow now you not even be able to like
This one is even perfect. This Giblify is perfect.
can you imagine?
Huh. I saw myself. I said, "Huh? Oh my God." Me say, I don't turn anime.
Wow.
Hmm. It's good though. It's good. Oh, did you see the tweet I sent to you? The this is like a fashion designer in Lagos.
Yeah.
She put her sketches. She drew sketches of some fashion pieces that she designed herself, and she put it into ChatGPT to give her models. I don't know if you've
Are
seen
you
the tweet.
serious?
Please, can you go to your WhatsApp and
Yes,
just check?
I'm
Or let
there
me bring
now.
it. Let me just
Hmm.
give you a tag. And
Okay.
if you see the pictures that ChatGPT brought out, as if she went to a studio, got a model, did makeup for the model, dressed the model in pieces, and took pictures. That's just what it
Oh.
looks like.
Oh wait, this is okay. I saw that thing, but I didn't understand what you were sending to me. So I just
That is
it
all
means that this
AI.
human being is not a human being.
That is not a human being. That is an
Jesus
AI
Christ.
generated
What?
body.
Even see
Yeah.
the
So
one that
now
has
do you see?
see the one that has scarf. See her makeup so perfect. Are you sure?
Exactly. I'm sure, and it's not even only her. There are many people on that thread that did the same thing.
Like,
Look at the replies. Look at the lady with afro,
oh, seen
two
it.
puffs.
What?
See, so now look at this. Now, what does this mean for? What does it mean for photographers,
Do you know what I
for
was thinking
models?
when I saw this?
Yeah.
I thought you meant that that's the Ghiblified stuff that maybe this
No,
different
no, this is
person of
not the
Ghiblified.
Ghibli. Oh.
That's what I was thinking.
This is not the
That's
Ghibli.
the
This is
reason.
another dimension. This is
Jesus,
another
this
dimension
thing
of
is
it.
so
So you
perfect.
see.
Like there's not what?
You don't the only thing is maybe if it doesn't pay attention to details and it just exaggerates like the one my older brother did. My older brother sent a picture to Giblify and ChatGPT gave my brother a piercing on his ear because he just assumes that black a black man would have a piercing. So that's the only maybe just all those tiny details. But see now this is where we are now. But I'm actually I don't hate this thing, like this particular one, because imagine you are a small business owner that are just starting. You have your idea is good, but you don't have the capital to spend on other like business expenditure like getting like marketing, you know, getting paying a fashion influencer now to come and help you wear your you can just tell ChatGPT to just do you know the next thing that will happen now? The next thing that I'm seeing is faceless accounts, like faceless business owners. They will just tell ChatGPT, please put Rihanna in my in my new fashion piece. Put Rihanna, let Rihanna wear this my new top that I just designed.
You hear the new one? I think it's Justin Bieber that using that one song. They say it was released by Justin
Which
Bieber, and just I think it's AI that
yeah.
released that song. Go, it's AI that used to release. Well, like sound like Justin Bieber. Just that the words that he was saying
I'm sorry. They've
doesn't.
already started doing that one now
Bro, like
since
that's crazy. I feel
but
like
this one I'm saying is for fashion designers now. Like they just put one celebrity wearing their clothes. You know how
yeah, that
you know
like
how those barbers used to put
yeah, yes.
rappers for their posters in Nigeria. That's the next thing now.
Bro, that's
And
crazy.
then these celebrities won't be able to catch everybody, like especially in Nigeria. They won't be able to
Well, they won't at all. Not that
they
what
won't
I'm
there's
thinking. You
no
know what I'm thinking,
yeah,
right? About this AI stuff. I feel like at this
yeah.
point we just have to like accept it and try
Mm-hmm.
to look for how to adjust our lives to it because I don't think whatever people are
Mm-hmm.
saying, I don't think that like or tomorrow there's not going to be AI anymore. I just feel like it's going to get better and better. You understand that kind of thing. So I feel
Exactly.
like we should just like accept it and know what is how to now position ourselves to benefit from it. Because it's like
Mm-hmm.
when internet first came out, when there's the internet itself,
Exactly.
a lot of people were obviously against it, like no 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 there this one that one now you can just go online and just send someone a mail. They talked about it,
Bro.
but now it has even gone from that to a different level now. So rather
Hmm.
than like fighting against it, trying to like
Resist it.
I feel like we should look for a way to
It's true.
position
If
ourselves
not, we'll just be
not to
like
be
the
left
people that were
behind
left behind.
exactly
Yeah.
for that internet like
We'll just be like them. That
yeah
they didn't buy into it. They're like, okay, okay, so can we talk about how like the role of AI now, how it affects our own field, which is UX design in general. I know we've talked about this thing randomly in previous episodes, but
yeah
there's a new component to it that me I've seen, and I just even saw it like what last week. That is just that it to me, oh, me I feel like everything is over, like it's all over. We're cooked. Like I used to think, oh, as a human being with ideas, like you are better than. But me, oh, if you're
mm.
asking me right now, I think it's all over actually.
What
So should I go first? Should I say what I saw?
everyone you saw
Okay, so now talking about UX UI, like specifically, not design in general.
mm.
Design in general, I'll say maybe we're not yet cooked. Maybe there's still a saving grace. But UI UX specifically, I
Mm.
feel like when it comes to prototyping, like you want to prototype an app, you know, the normal way of prototyping now is first do your research, understand the user, you know,
Mm.
understand the problem they are facing and ideate some. solutions, some possible solutions that can help them,
Yeah.
overcome the problem, or do what they need to do. Next thing is go to your, maybe if you have fig jam or you have pen and paper, sketch your idea,
Mm-hmm.
wireframe it, and then from there you now start low fidelity prototype on Figma or Adobe or wherever
Mm-hmm.
prototyping tool you use.
Yeah.
Then from there you now do testing. Then you now do high fidelity prototyping where you're adding content like branding elements, pictures. All of that shit is
Mm.
useless now to me, if you ask me, because there are things like lovable.dev. This is something my brother sent to me.
Mm.
When was it? A few weeks ago. Lovable.dev. If you can check it on your computer now, let me type it to you. Not just lovable.dev. Cursor AI. Cursor AI. There's also one. This one isn't fully AI, but it's just, I feel like it's the next thing. Like Figma now, all these ones, I don't know what they're doing. This is the next thing.
Mm.
And it's called Create with Play. So basically, just to cut the long story short,
Mm.
you can just go to these tools, tell it what you want. Tell it what you want, like, oh, this is what I want. And it will give you your app functioning. No need to, oh, let me draw a frame, let me draw a rectangle, let
Mm.
me do a component. Nothing like that is happening. I'm echoing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. You don't need to start drawing rectangles or let's do the Xcode, let's do the design system. All of that
Uh,
shit, as like, you can just go straight to the product. And it's not just the product, like, oh, this is the prototype. The actual product, like, you can just design a website like this just by telling it what you want. But in UX's defense and Figma's defense, the the induction cooker thing that I tried redesigning,
mm.
I used AI for it. I didn't use Figma. I just went to the AI and said, "Oh yeah, I want this thing to have these features. I want this," and it brought it out. But I have to tell you that I spent like maybe almost a day arguing with the AI that no, I don't want this thing to be like this. I want it to be like this.
Wait.
And to be fair,
Uh,
yeah,
sorry.
to be
I
fair,
believe that
to
those
be f-
that picture. Sorry,
yeah,
picture that prototyped whatever that I was looking like
yeah.
is AI.
It's AI now. It's AI that did it.
Oh.
It's AI that did. The only thing is, it was arguing with me. I said, remove this thing. You say, yes, I've removed it, but it didn't remove it.
Was it
So there's all those
ChatGPT?
kind of situations. No, it's not ChatGPT, it's lovable.dev.
Mm.
And it's how do I say it? It is a real working
Prototype.
digital no, it's not a prototype. I
Yeah.
can't say it's a prototype.
Okay.
Like, it's real. Like, if you want to send it to someone now, maybe imagine if it's like a website where you can I don't know, send a message or something. You can actually build those things on AI tools like lovable.dev. Not that you are prototyping it to now send to your developer. No, it's
Yeah.
already built there like that. Just depends on how far you want to go with it. And me, I'm not someone that knows how to code like back end, even front end. So
Mm.
I don't know it. Let me be honest. And I was able to do something. So now it's still very hard because I had to spend like hours prompting it. But I'm thinking about the next 5 years. I'm thinking about
What
in the
do you mean
next
five
decade.
years? 5 years
And
is
it's true, what am
so
I even saying? I'm
far.
even too generous.
How
So
fast
what
this
is
thing
the
has
world
been
going to
growing?
be like?
Oh my god. How fast this thing has been growing, like bro.
Hmm,
I don't think 5 years is
hmm.
yeah.
I'm not trying to be green, but I'm looking at people who are learning UX in like in this year now. I have a friend who's even learning it, and I'm so glad that it's happening. But I'm scared for them because I don't know if it's worth it again. I don't know. I'm sounding really green, but let me.
I feel
What do you
like
think? What do you think?
I just want to say I feel like because this thing you're saying I've now I sent you I think I told you about is it two or so that I discovered
Mm,
within past 2 weeks or so that I was talking about. I've forgotten the names again.
yeah,
But when I was talking to you
you
about
told me.
where years that you just have to like some of them you don't even need a developer anymore. You can just do these things yourself now. Something like that.
Mm,
But what I feel like is that it's not going to be about maybe UX UI being done. I feel like it's going to be about positioning yourself differently. Like I said before, like you have to position yourself
Mm.
differently. For instance, even though there's chat GPT, all this chat, whatever, all this, whatever, some business owners might not be still know because, like you said, for instance, when you were trying to get um that work done, the one that you just talked
Mhm.
about, you
Mm.
spend like some hours trying to. You have to learn how to write the
Prompt.
right prompt because these things they really really deal with prompts. Like if you don't put the right prompt to it, no matter what
Mm.
you just be giving you like asked answers and all of that.
Yeah.
So it's about
Yeah.
position yourself to know to become a master in maybe in prompt writing or look for more ways to like position yourself in the US part that makes you more indispensable in a way. So just like to be adapting with the changing seasons, basically is what I'm trying to say. Like it's not going to be easy for that, but for someone that really wants to be, in my opinion, for someone that really wants to be
Mm.
in this UX stuff, you just have to learn how to be more um how to position yourself
Like
more. And
indispensable.
yes, and also I don't think at this point a lot of businesses already use are using all this ChatGPT stuff to do anything yet. So I don't think it's
A
what
lot of businesses are not using ChatGPT.
no, I mean those not ChatGPT, those ones that talk about for designing for UX,
Uh-huh.
like trying to
Okay.
transform the
Can I say something?
yeah.
Truthfully, I agree with you. I don't know if they are doing it, but speaking as a Nigerian now, like I'm thinking about let me say the Nigerian ecosystem of tech. Let me just say that the place I know, I was already dealing with clients not wanting me to design something from scratch. They would rather say, please, can you give me a Wix template? Can you give me a Webflow template? Can you give me a WordPress template? Nobody wants to spend the time going back and forth with you as a designer. Oh, this is how I want the homepage to look like. This is what I want to communicate. This is the story I want to tell. Nobody is interested in doing any of that. They just want the fastest templates you can deliver. And that's what I see happening here now, that nobody wants to hear how good of a designer you are. Oh, you can communicate all these things, blah blah blah. You have all these good selling points and all that. It's good, yeah, it's good on paper. It's like ideal, but money, where the money is going to go, is where they won't spend as much money. Like that's where they want to put their money on.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
And I'm just speaking for Nigeria, like the
yeah,
Nigerian system that I know, Sha.
yes, I understand what you're saying, and but I'm saying right, even if for that
Mm,
Nigerian system right now, do you think a lot of them
mm.
already know about all these AIs that are building
Why
apps
won't they know?
on
Are we not on the same internet?
no, and you forget it.
We're not on the same internet.
No,
Ah, I
yes.
feel like they're even the ones that want to
The reason I'm
leverage it the
saying
most
no
because they don't have money.
is that a lot of Nigerians are still stuck with ChatGPT and are still like paying people to. I don't even know. Do you even know about
I don't
that?
know.
There are people
Did
that are
I know
paying.
about what?
Yeah, like one lady, she was basically paying people to try to teach them how to use ChatGPT and all of that. And some of them are
Mm.
now after paying, they're not finding out that what she's teaching them is what they already know. Like she's not teaching them anything special about ChatGPT, and they've already like paid her more, and she charged them a lot of money for
I,
that.
I think you underestimate how much people want to cut corners and save money. Like
I don't
if and it's
understand.
not
I'm
even
not
a bad,
saying
it's
that.
not like they're trying to be wicked. It's just because there's no other choice.
No, what I'm saying,
They will just go
no,
for the cheapest
you
thing.
know, I understand what you're saying, and I agree what you're
Okay.
saying. However, I'm saying that,
Okay.
for instance, they already know weeks. They already know those kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's not if you know all these other. I'm not saying that there aren't people in Nigeria that know it, or people even everywhere that know it. But I'm saying that it's not
Mm.
yet very widespread right now. Like as much as for us to be scared of, or for people to be scared of it. I don't know if you're understanding me. I just feel like it's still upcoming now. I don't know if you understand.
I
Like,
know what you
it's
mean,
not all
but
businesses
I
that.
don't know about, like, I just feel like the internet age is you can't say anything is upcoming again. Like if you're on the internet and something is viral and something is like everyone knows about something, there's no way you will not know about it. And I don't know, Sha, I agree with you saying maybe we've not gotten to the stage where we need to be scared, but like you said, Sha, any new designers now should be trying to think ahead, like think ahead of where you are, like you said. So I agree with that part. But you won't wait till it now become popular before you now start changing your path.
No, we
You
no,
need to
no.
start thinking.
Yeah.
Speaking of UX too, Elsie, I saw one article. Somebody said, not somebody, Duolingo, you know Duolingo, the app now.
Yeah.
Their product team, they retired the term UX from their company. They said they're no longer nothing UX anymore in their company, that they are changing it to PX, which is product experience. So instead of UX designer, UX engineer, UX is just gone, and now it's PX now, and people should deal with it. And people started talking as usual. Even Nielsen Norman, you know Nielsen Norman,
Yeah.
our grandfather, he came and talked about it, that people don't understand UX. That's why you would retire a time like UX, blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah.
I agree with
But
that.
basically,
What? Why?
like the climate is time is almost looking like UX is becoming really really like an outdated thing. And
Do
I'm
you
not
know what?
saying that it's because of UX, just perception. Yeah.
Exactly. So this is perception. I feel like people don't know what a UX is about. Like, and so they don't understand. Because if you understand, why would you change it to product? So now you're focusing your attention on the product you're developing rather than
Mm.
people that will use your product. That's basically what you're
Mad,
saying.
mad, mad.
No, it's like it's like that's the thing that made US to come to
That's
the market in
where.
the first place. That there are people like that, they're saying that they're just building products without thinking of people that will use
Mm,
it. So now they say instead of doing that, let's focus on the people, and then from people tell us what they want, and then you build it for them.
mm,
But now you're going back and
mm.
saying no, fuck this.
It's true.
Let's take our
That's
kids.
what someone that I read like in the article, the person was for UX, and they said what you said, and I fully agree.
Yeah,
I fully agree. But okay, but look at the job markets. Look at the perception of, if you say UX, what weight does it hold?
mm.
It feels like it's just oversaturated, and nothing really. There's no real reason. Like, no, I don't know. I don't want to say incentive, but like it's like, why are we actually in this field? In the same article, Sha, the guy explained some things I agree with when he said there's a lot of boot camps that lowered the barrier of entry for UX. So now we have many, many, many people who are UX professionals, but there is no job enough for all of us.
I feel like
So
the solution to that might be to do with the way project management did their own, where you have to write
how?
project management exams to have like a body that you have to
Hmm.
get license, something like that.
Licensed.
Yeah,
We went to school, nko, we'll still
that's
do
why
it.
we that were in school. That's why people like
That,
that we should have found a way in. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you understand? Like people that are in school,
yeah.
your school will have a way of registering you into that kind of body. That's why going to school. And when I was in my first degree in chemical engineering, like while
Mm.
in school, we have there's chemical engineering society and all of that. While in school,
Mhm.
you just paid a little bit of money and they registered. Even I don't know if that thing was real. I don't know. To be honest, I
Scams.
don't know if it just dropped us with money because it was class rep we were paying money to. That
Oh
I don't
God.
know if it was
Okay, well,
real.
I get you.
You understand? But
Yeah,
it's
I
something
get
like
you.
that. We still work in this kind of field where if you went to
Mm.
school, it's easier for you. You pay less and you register yourself into the body. And if so that people that are doing
But it
like
doesn't still change the fact that anybody can do that still.
yeah, but what I mean by that is that you have to just like medical doctors now, they have a body.
Mm.
Doesn't mean that anybody cannot be a medical doctor, but you have to work for it. Then you don't know the what it is what. I don't know if you understand.
Mm.
Like unlike
I get.
where everybody can do it obviously.
Everybody just go to Saturday
Yeah,
class. Let's
all of
learn
us just be
UX
like yeah.
for free.
So it's about something like that may help it, but at the end of the day, with the way this thing is going, AI too is going to. Let us be continue with
So it
our.
means, with what you said now, which I 100% agree with, by the way, it means gatekeeping is good.
What
When
do you
you
mean?
gatekeep something, when you gatekeep, like maybe, oh, you are like one. thing that happened on Twitter, which I'm chronically online. God, one babe, I think she was eating food. Maybe she took a picture of the food. I don't even know. She deleted the tweet already. Someone shall asked her that, please, where did you get the food from? And she just started insulting the person.
Uh-uh.
What do you mean? Why are you talking to me like that?
You're kidding.
Like, and everybody just started. Actually, they just asked you where you got the food from. Why are you shouting? And she didn't say where she got that food
Uh-uh.
from. Well, I didn't follow the gist. Maybe she later dropped it,
She
but
did not say
she didn't
anything.
say it.
She will not say because
She didn't say. So that's
come out.
gatekeeping.
No, 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 no.
So that's gatekeeping where you're hiding. You're making the entry level. Like you're making it very hard for someone
No, I'm not
to
saying that
get
to you,
something.
though. It's not good. I'm not.
No, but it's good. Now, is that not the solution you propose for UX
No, it's
now?
not.
That's
Because
gatekeeping
not
now.
gatekeeping anything. That's not. Yeah, I mean, I've turned it to
Me,
something else.
I'm with gatekeeping and I agree with
What I'm
gatekeeping,
saying,
bro.
no, because you know why I said no. I don't know if you call it
Mm.
gatekeeping, it just makes it sound somehow. So
It is what it is,
because
bro.
it just reminds me of all these people in the UK. Once they get sponsorship jobs, they just have to say, "Pay me for master class," so that I'll tell you what I did to get.
Okay, first. Okay, okay, gatekeeping is the wrong word.
It's
It
just
is okay.
crazy.
Maybe something like is it standardization or
You
like
have to
just making it a
yeah,
more
yeah,
respectable.
yes, professional people want to know
Yeah,
the.
yeah, I agree.
I don't
I
know.
agree with that. But I'm not ready to do any exam again.
And
I'm
again, even
sorry.
if you call it gatekeeping, it's not look like people cannot come in. Anybody can still do it.
Yeah.
Anybody can still do
I
it.
remember that time. There was a time when someone was saying this thing on Twitter. People were saying that you people are allowing everybody learn UX and it's not good. Someone said it and they doubled down, like not double down. I don't want to say cancel, but they were like insulting the person on Twitter years ago, maybe like 5 years ago. The person was saying that it's not good. Everybody's just opening boot camp here and there. It's not good. They now started insulting the person that you are gatekeeping. That's what they said that
But to
time.
be honest,
And now here we are.
no, but let's be honest, right? It's fine that we
Mm,
all learn and all of that, but for me, that bootcamp thing, the
mm.
I feel like the people that not everybody should be able to be holding boot camp. Anybody, like everybody just holding boot camp now.
Make you just get
There's
like
one
500 followers.
exactly.
You
There's
don't
one
turn
lady
influencer.
on. I'm sure there's one lady on Twitter that year
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
know she started boot camp, and on the Twitter platform itself, she wasn't like
yeah.
one of those top Niger UX people or like that, but
Designers.
she was still
Mm,
like a designer. It's not like she's not. She was still like having she has some followers and all of that. And
mm.
but you know, those kind of people that when she posts some of her design, people used to say like criticize, which is I
Oh,
think
if
everybody
people engage with the post.
no, no, okay, let's say engaged. But I feel like it's
Mm.
everybody when you post your design, there might be people that might just be there to be like, you have should have done like should have done it like this way or that way. So
Cho,
she,
cho, cho.
huh?
Nah, just the play. I said cho, cho, cho.
So but she now later on did a UX bootcamp stuff. I remember I
Mm,
actually went for that bootcamp just to know what she's doing. If you see people that
mhm.
enter that bootcamp, I didn't even finish it. I was not very
Like lots of people.
bro, lots of people were there. I wasn't even like serious with it. I just wanted to see. Cause I remember that time on Twitter, so I wanted to just
Mm,
see what she was about. The way she was
mm.
not well run, in my opinion, and all of that. So
How? How? Why did you say it wasn't well run?
like it was not well defined. You know how boot camp is. You have to teach courses, then you now give
Mm.
people just like assignment like what to like go and design this thing. Why teaching you? They are designing something that works well. I think she just went with. I don't know if they're teaching like that, but they were just like divided into groups. Say for a group of five, people should design something.
Red House.
Something.
Red House.
so, so
Oh
they
God.
have to. They gave briefs to all those groups, and they're like design, work on your briefs
Oh.
and all of that. And without, I don't think they should even thought first or something like that.
Mm-mm.
Like I can't remember like the way that thing was. I mean, I just dropped out. I was like, I beg.
The thing is, people like this now, I don't know them, but I've seen variants of people like this in the past half of a decade. They know how to do community management. Like they know how to run social media. They know how to maybe talk with people. Maybe they have followers, they have friends, they have the numbers to push things.
Mhm.
And I feel like it deceives a lot of people into thinking they actually maybe they are
They also
like
know
they are
how
an
to run
not
a
an
boot camp.
authority. Hmm? Hmm?
Like that they also know how to run a boot camp.
Yeah.
Communities
And aside
themselves
from
need to
even
run a boot
running a
camp.
boot camp, like aside from running a boot camp now, like even the subject matter, are you a master of that thing? Do you know the
You get.
principles? Do you know
That's what I'm
everything about
saying.
this thing? You just, but because you have the following, you have the clouds, you have the numbers, you just go and start anything. And this is where that your idea, that's where I'll say I
Mm-hmm.
would agree with like gatekeeping. Like what I mean is before you now get a get mouth to say you they run
Boot
boot
camp.
camp,
You should have gone
you
through
need to
everything
have
on
a
your own.
license.
Exactly.
You need to have a
That's
license before you
exactly.
can do that. And that's the thing. There's one thing in Webflow. There's one thing I like so much in Webflow, and it's I think it's called Webflow. I've forgotten the word.
University.
You know, in the university, when you finish, there's a way you can take like an exam. It's now when you pass that exam, you now be labeled a web. I think it's a Webflow expert. I don't know if that's the real word or Webflow specialist, but it's something you can put on your website or you can put on your CV or something, and anybody that sees it knows that oh you did this Webflow exam and you finished it and you passed well. So things like that don't exist in for UX, and it's true, and that's why we're going through this thing now, where everybody's mother is a UX expert and consultant because they have followers. But uh,
Oh, just
they'll say they'll say you don't have the followers. That's why you are you are not this thing. But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what will happen. No, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What me I'll say is designers need to start vibe coding. And that's like working with all these AIs and using your idea, prompting, like you said, know how to prompt, use those prompts, try and build something to show what you can do. Don't rely on your UI alone.
Yeah.
Don't rely on your UI alone. It is
Okay.
well. Funny enough, me, I'm going in the opposite direction. I realize I don't know UI. I don't really know the visual components of design very well, but I know the user experience part. So I'm trying to find a course that can teach me design system and constraints, components, all those things.
Yeah. I think another
But then again,
one on YouTube now.
oh, exactly, yeah. Okay, it's true. It doesn't have to be like an elaborate course.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know what's discouraging me? All these AI, all these tools, I can easily just drag and drop something somewhere. So I feel like I'm wasting my time.
I feel like yeah, I
But
think you should concentrate on knowing the AI thing. So that's the thing we're talking about positioning yourself, is it not?
yeah, it is now.
Yes.
It is.
Nobody's going to in the future now, in the next year or two. Nobody's going to
Mm.
be going to Figma to do this, except Figma
That's
own
what I'm saying.
themselves
That's what
to
I'm
have AI in
thinking.
themselves in their own this thing,
And they've even started to save.
to have AI.
They do, but there's even one thing. I don't know if you've seen it. They introduced it like a week ago. It follows you around. I don't know if you've been on
Yeah.
Figma lately. The
What's
thing
that?
follows you around. I don't know if it's AI. It's just one little moving character that just follows you up and down. Fig
Mm,
pal. They call it Fig pal. I don't know whether that's AI. Okay, one last thing I remember now. You reminded me the AI and originality thing.
mm,
Uh, so without casting myself and where I work or anything about my real life, I'm just finding out that in the real world,
mm,
outside of school and everything we learned about UX,
yeah.
there's, how do I even say what I want to say? Nobody cares if you are the most creative person in the world.
Mm,
Like you don't have to be. You know how you see people's portfolio and it's like, oh my God, there's thunder and lightning happening, there's like fireworks, everything is just like going on and it's amazing.
yeah.
When you're in a team, like when you're working on a real product, all those things don't matter. Like you need to leave all those things at the door and just do what you need to do. So I'm now like in this age of AI that we're in now, I'm thinking, does it mean like human creativity, originality, and like human creativity, like ideas that a human being will have and want to work on, it's not even really needed in the workplace. Like it's not even really needed in like except maybe you're a graphic designer or a painter or something. You don't even really need that. And that's when AI would now shine because AI is just okay, do this, turn this to this. That's the end.
Yeah.
And it's scaring me because if that's how it is, then where is the place of human creativity like in the next few years?
Let me ask you.
If you can just put your picture, yeah, I'm listening, sorry.
No, finish, finish. Sorry.
Just one last thing with the Ghibli thing. Like you can just put your picture on ChatGPT and it brings out an art style that people love, people really love. So what's not the point? Why should me now? Maybe I just want to take up drawing and painting. Why should I take it up again when I can just really get I know an answer for this, Sha, but I'm just throwing it open. Like why should I learn anything
What's the answer for it?
creativity again?
What I'm
My
thinking.
answer is just the how did they used to say this thing? The journey is sweeter than the destination. I don't know how they say that thing,
Yeah,
but
you're
the
right.
journey is better than
You're
destination.
right because
So like,
I'm sorry to say
mm,
actually something like that. Like for me now, if
mm,
for instance, if I want to say I want to learn digital art, for instance, something like that, it's not the
mm,
final art that made me to want to learn it.
happy.
It's that process
Mm,
of actually
mm,
drawing because that's what in my head is very therapeutic. That's what I think. So
mm,
that's what I think. So that's what the thing that will make me want to like. Okay, I want to learn this thing. So it's not about
mm.
for me. It's not to be about the final outcome.
About the final art.
Yes.
What if it's just me and you that are like that? What if other people is just the final, like, oh, please, let's just get to the end.
Yeah, I guess it depends on why you are doing something, why you're learning it. You do understand? Like I feel like
Mm,
it just depends on why you are actually interested in the thing. Do you get
mm,
like
mm-hmm,
if you're in it just to I want to make money, for instance, that's all you think of
mm, mm.
when you're doing it. So if
So
but
you
if you're
can
in it
skip the
like
process.
which yes, so if you're in it where like some people to just learn it maybe because they like it, because mostly when people do something like that,
Mm,
or they want a hobby. So people like that
mm.
might might still be interested in learning it, and so it's people that will just want to like make fast
But that
money.
means people like that. That means people that are taking it up as a hobby now. You should not don't you are not doing this for social media praise or engagement because you can spend 250 hours on a drawing and post it now and nobody cares because ChatGPT can do that shit in 2 minutes. So we have to not care about getting any engagement or getting any well not engagement but
Well,
like
funny
getting
enough,
any
yes, you do have to.
recognition or something.
Yes, funny enough, you do have to not care in the first place. But I feel like they will still have their
Mm-hmm.
recognition, and they'll still have like I was just scrolling on TikTok earlier today, and so
Mm,
not today I was very strong today. But I was showing on
mm.
TikTok and I saw this,
Nigerian.
and I saw in spirit and in spirit and in body, my dear. And I
Mm-hmm.
saw this somebody's on live, and what are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
They're basically like painting caricatures of people, and it's just
Mm.
yeah, they're
Interesting.
live. So many people are there watching them talking about like they have so many people watching that live. So it's something like that. Like people will
Mm.
still like appreciate when somebody's actually the person like behind um
That
those
is doing
people,
this.
those yes, that's doing it. So it's not like that thing was very funny. Let me not lie. It sort of looked like
Okay, but what of what is it the caricature
yeah,
drawing?
it was so funny.
So it's always funny as shit. But look, what of this scenario where, which is something I witnessed on Twitter a few weeks ago. I need to delete that stupid app. Somebody designed something, Elsie, and someone said it's AI. And the guy said it's not AI.
Bro,
Like
that's
he was like, no,
crazy.
it's not AI. And also in writing as well.
Yeah.
do you
Oh
usually
no.
use the long dash? Do you use the long dash when you write?
What do you mean by the
or
long?
semicolons.
Yes, I do that a lot. And
You are using
you know,
AI. You're
it's
a
so funny.
fraud.
I saw that thing recently
You're a
when
fraud.
you're
You're using
angry.
AI.
It's so funny. Do you know what I
So
started
now
using?
how do you prove it?
Bro, do you know when I started using that thing? I remember in secondary school when
When?
we were learning English. When I started using it, when I learned English, I remember that one of the ways they
Mm-hmm.
taught us about using that stuff is like how to use it is like whatever is in that, just like you are using brackets, whatever is in that bracket, I can remove
Parentheses.
it and
Mm.
throw it away, and the statement is to be complete. You understand? So it's just to expand
Ah,
whatever you're
yeah,
talking
yeah. That's a
about.
nice way to.
You know.
Mm.
So that's I
Mm-hmm.
when I understood how to use it. I used to use it like even in my like that journal when I'm journaling, I still
Mm.
use things like that.
You do use
So
AI journal.
so when I saw that those arguments, I was just like, bro, that's crazy. And I've seen something
Mm.
like that where a child wrote their, I think it's an essay, something like that, went to school and they were marked down because they see this AI that uses. The child was crying. Ha! I was like,
Guy,
what?
when we were doing our dissertation, when I finished writing my thesis, I put on for AI detector, telling me that I like what 70% AI when it was me that wrote everything.
Is it that plagiarism
It's
something?
a serious thing. Yeah.
Ah,
Though I think they said they don't use it in our school, that we were just scaring ourselves.
who is
But
my
that's a
school? Oh?
serious thing
This
now.
is my school. Oh. If it's not passed up to, if it's up
No,
to,
I'm talking about the school we both went to now.
oh, the reason
Like
for
the
that
school
one.
we just graduated from. We say who they use AI, who they use
Oh,
plagiarism detector for Unilorry.
na school. Oh,
And you went to good school.
ha. So they're giving
I
us
don't know, Sha.
maybe I don't know.
Mhm.
This is my own school. But they're giving us my advice level advisor. No, what's it called? That that's for
Yeah,
that's not level advisor. The people that
supervisor.
yes, supervisor or
The
what?
supervisor.
He gave
Mm.
us his password and the plagiarism something
No,
software.
wait, oh. Is it? No, I'm not talking about plagiarism. I'm
No, I'm
talking
talking
about
about
AI detector.
no. I'm talking about AI. I'm talking about plagiarism. I'm talking about,
No, me, I'm saying AI. Like the AI detector said, I 70% written by AI,
oh,
and I wrote the damn thing. What the hell? Like, what do you want from me again? Ah,
that's crazy.
so
So
that's another scary part, yeah.
yes, because now
That's another
it cannot
scary part.
it cannot have sense now again. That's the AI that has sense. That's the thing
That's
now.
it.
The thing
You
is,
can't write well. You can't use
alright.
words like delve.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the scary part for authors and digital artists.
That's wild.
But for UX, I think AI simplifies work like very much.
Yes.
And that might look like maybe, I don't know, maybe salary is reducing, but I don't want to, I don't know. Let me not say what I
I
don't know.
don't think I don't know, Sha. Let me not
You don't think
not talk
so?
to. I don't know.
Because if they value your work and see that, oh, all you are doing is just making speculations, oh, this is what somebody, I don't know, does it know? Let me just keep quiet, please. I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know how it's going to
Mm.
be, but we shall be seeing it. We are following it.
We're here, we're alive, bro.
We are live on
We're
ground.
here. We're there. We're here.
Anyway, we have tried today. Oh, Rico.
We don't try.
30 minutes.
See, I just hope we don't lose this file like the last one. If
Bro,
it
you
if it
just
does, well, I'm not going to podcast again. I'm done.
we'll go back to
Playing
our
because
we'll go back to our
eh?
normal way.
Bro, please, because I don't like stress.
I swear.
But I think it should be okay, Sha. It's showing 99% uploading.
I feel like
Should be fine.
if we do should if this messes up, we should look at in what's that thing called again that you talked about the last time. Discord again, I mean.
Mhm. Oh, that's true. We don't have to use this app again then.
Well, let's just no, let's
Especially
just see,
since
Sha.
the
Maybe if it
I mean like if it doesn't work out,
yeah,
yeah.
look into other
But
things.
we go back to our dear old audacity.
That's what I was telling you. I say you don't want to now.
Audacity is it's not fine. The UI is
No,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
This
know.
one. Let's shall hope that it does not mess up anymore.
Okay. All right. Is that the end of our episode today? I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. I don't have anything else on my plate.
Ah, we've tried.
We've tried. We've tried. Yeah. See you next time. Bye bye. Why they laugh?
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm stopping it now.
Okay.
Ah.